I know, you were. How many of you can guess what kind of a pop, in American words, soda, great-grandma would get if she wants to get a pop? Who knows what kind of pop she always gets?
I have a guess.
Do you?
I have a strong guess.
Go, Laura.
Ginger ale.
What were you going to say?
Ginger ale.
You?
Root beer.
You? Katrina?
Coke.
Ginger ale! They've been around her more. That's right. And what kind of ginger ale?
Canada
Dry. It says it here. Some had Pepsi, some had 7-Up, and I had Canada Dry ginger ale. But even this did not cool us off. She was very hot that day.
Very hot.
So,
Smoking.
and here it says that, you know what, I didn't find any reference to Ken in this book. But every once in a while, she's sending me postcards. We sent Gloria 2 postcards while at Radium.
Because Ken was
I was
independent.
in Nigeria.
Oh,
So I wasn't getting
that's
postcards.
why. 66.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she sent me postcards every once in a while.
How long was this trip?
I think it's only 1 week, I think.
My
Nuh-uh. Because there's some place where it says.
It took her a whole week to write that.
There are pictures in there.
There are
There
lots
are
of pictures.
Soup for supper.
Claire, where are you?
We need to scan the whole book and make prints.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here,
PDF?
let's see what I was going to do. Oh, here I was going to go.
Or you can
Okay.
just send it off to have a print
CD.
it as a book online, and they'll mail it to us.
Who has a scanner that big though?
I do.
That's bigger than legal size though.
That's
You can do it
All right.
in
So,
by 17.
how many
Paste
people
it.
think? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So, what would Great Grandma like more, a motel or a cabin?
Motel.
So what? Here we go. There, they got to a cabin. We sat in the car for a while because there was nothing we could do in the cabin. Not even sit down. Soon it was bedtime. So, to determine which family goes in which bunk bed, Jake took 2 matches, one with a burnt end, and held them in his hand for Dora to pick one. Willst du zur rechten, so will ich zur linken.
That's German.
I know.
Do you want the left one
Or
or the right one?
Oh, okay.
The bunk beds.
Yeah. The decision was made. We had the east room and they had the west.
East and west.
The door had no lock. But Jake was lucky to find a thick rope. Here's the picture of the rope.
Tied the door with the rope. I remember
In the
that.
trunk of the car. He tied the rope
He
to
always
the
had
doorknob.
rope in the trunk of his car.
After everybody was in, he tied the rope onto a 2x4
Yeah.
in the little triangular front entry. And from this entry, there were 2 doors that led into the separate little prison cells. Actually, to me, the whole thing looked more like a prison. Not like a
She wrote that?
Yeah. And she's got the picture here of how the triangle goes into the cabin.
Oh boy.
Okay, and so then what happened? We had only 1 stool to sit on. It was nailed together of rough 2x4s. It had no lean. And in one corner, a 2x4 was nailed crosswise with a board on top that served as a sink. On it was an empty waste basin. And under it on the floor were 2 empty peanut butter pails with which we could fetch some water to wash ourselves in the morning. There were some nails on the walls in the 2x4s to hang our clothes. The boys' pants and shirts I hung up on a ladder that was made of 2x4s that led to the top bunk bed. The bed did not look as nice as this one that she put here. The bunk bed did not look as nice. It was just nailed together plainly with wide boards, the bottom one being directly on the floor. So there we go. That wasn't too much fun. And you know, great grandma always had trouble getting some swelling in her legs when she traveled a lot. So here's the prescription the doctor gave her for her. He said, what?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you were crying.
No.
For her
I'm the one who's hormonal.
I know. For her swelling. Okay, so we'll keep. I wonder what that is. Is a pin and a needle and thread.
How long were you in that cabin?
There's
One
nothing
night, I
to
think.
get.
Just one night?
What?
Oh, thank God.
Oh yeah.
It's like a Stephen King novel describing that cabin.
I didn't read it before. Okay, okay, pretty soon I'm almost done. You're very patient. Thank you very much for how patient
This
you
is
are.
a good story, though.
We're just gonna keep going. Like, there's lots and lots in here.
Lots of detail.
Yeah, lots of things.
And lots of precision cutting.
Oh, this is a nice one.
Is this thing we didn't do?
This is, look at this. What is that? Do you know what that is? That's a wrapper from a special ice cream covered with chocolate called a Revel. And now you call
Do
it.
they
Not
still
a
make
Revelo?
They still make
No,
Revels?
they call them Revel, but it says Revelo. I think so, but maybe don't call them that. She says at 3 p.m. we stopped at Watatipi Cafe to get Revels.
No, she'll go back.
Here is the wrapper my Revel was in. That's the wrapper. That Grandma had a wrapper. And she brought it back home and put it in this special book. It was very warm sitting in the car, so we had to hurry and eat before the ice cream melted away. Okay.
And
Oh, look, here's some material. What's that about?
what in your
Look. Pardon me?
book?
What were you going to say, Eli?
You want to feel the... Oh, that's toilet paper.
Oh, that's the toilet paper.
No, is it?
Yes, it is.
It is?
Okay, let's see. This was our only place where we had an electric stove.
Feel that?
Yeah, feel it. We had very good pots and pans here, but since it was Saturday night and Sunday breakfast, we didn't make use of them. We had plenty of cupboard space and more dishes than usual. There was also a teapot. There's a teapot. This was our only motel. We had a small fridge. Our second place, we had a bathtub. The towels were very white and clean here. And here she puts the toilet paper, and she says it's a free souvenir. That's blue toilet paper.
Toilet paper was free souvenir.
Yeah. Wow. Because she paid for it with the hotel. Right, Mom? Oh, look, it's got something. Okay, so let's see where my other white paper is. Tell me when I get to my white paper, okay? Because I put papers in here. I think there's 2 more. Another free souvenir here. More toilet paper. Okay, now there it is. And this is the end of the trip, okay? So, oh, look at all the gum they had. They had grape, juicy fruit, beech nut, orange flavor, and another grape. They had gum. And the weather here was in North Battleford. They're coming home now. 81 degrees. And they didn't have air conditioning. It was very hot.
It's very hot.
Coming closer to home, it was awfully hot in the car. We had the car windows open and let the wind blow full force. Her hair got messed up, I think.
Yeah.
Now, this shows something about how Grandma cares about people. You look at this part. She, okay, wait, here. They went to, yeah, I picked up a small black stone, which
Black stone?
okay, wait, this part. Here, a cute little boy asked me how he could get into the men's bathroom. I put my hand on his shoulder, and I told him to go in and ask the man for the key. Because sometimes they had a key to the bathroom. He had no shirt on. Here is the boy with no shirt on. He had no shirt on and was nicely tanned. He was about 6 years old. Too bad I didn't ask him what his name was, nor where he came from. So great-grandma was worried that where are his parents, right?
There's a boy with your age.
Oh, ice.
And now we're going home. Look, and we entered Saskatoon, and she writes, "But give me good old Saskatoon. It's good enough for me." She's got it. It's like a